Hi, welcome to New Finance and welcome to this video on Ethereum Classic ETC. In this video, I want to discuss how high ETC can go in this cycle, where we are at the moment, comparing ETC to BTC and Ethereum, Ethereum's value rather than just US dollar alone, in order to get a bigger picture of the market and where we are and where we could be heading, as well as review the Wyckoff distribution accumulation phases that we are seeing with Ethereum, and how that can affect Ethereum Classic, and how it's also happening with Ethereum Classic, and what price points we can expect using this distribution for us to take advantage of in the coming weeks and months, if you are trading and if you are a hodler, to be to believe more in your investment, as these price fluctuations are expected according to this model. So if that sounds good to you, in this channel we cover Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as Ethereum Classic and Cardano. So consider subscribing to the channel, as well as giving this video a thumbs up for the algorithm. We'll begin first with comparing ETC to BTC value rather than just the US dollar, and looking at the previous bull run that we had here, which we reached a peak over here, and we are currently down here. So I want to just draw how much room we got to grow in order to reach the previous peak that we had in the previous cycle. And looking at this, we currently have room to grow about just over 500%, which will take the price of ETC from now to about just over $300. And then moving on to comparing it to Ethereum. We have a similar situation where we had the highs of the previous bull run here, or around here, which I want to compare to where we are currently and how much room we have to grow to reach that top. And every cycle we tend to beat the previous top. We have room once again around just below 500% to grow. So I want you guys to have a look at this cryptocurrency Ethereum Classic, not just comparing it to the US dollar, but Ethereum and Bitcoin. Why? Because Ethereum and Bitcoin are so important to the market here that we're dealing with, and any fluctuations that we see with Ethereum and Bitcoin is bound to trickle down to every other altcoin that is in the market. It might not be proportionate, but it is going to affect it. But leaving this, I want to touch on Ethereum. How on Cointelegraph they highlighted that Ether price hits 2-week high as London hard fork momentum builds up. So rather than what they are talking about here, I want to focus on this graph. How we had this high here of $4,000 for Ethereum in early May, followed by a huge crash in late May of this new low here that we formed, followed by a rise, and then a fall, and then consolidation, and then a new low. And then I want to compare that to this Wyckoff distribution here that we have here, and how they match up. So if I want to compare the major points, which is the lows and the highs here, this would be representing this first low that we made towards the end of May, would be representing SC, and just look how we had a recovery, followed by a sort of consolidation where we had a double top here, similar to what we've got going on here, followed by a new low, which is ST here, which is the beginning of phase B, or currently we could be at the beginning of phase C, which is a even lower low over here. But just judging by this graph here, we've hit a low second time, so I'm expecting us to be here at ST here at phase B, or we could well be here at phase C. But regardless, we expect a bounce back all the way to the to this range here, which would take us all the way as high as the bounce back that we initially had from the first low that we made in late May, and that is consistent with ETC compared to the US dollar on the daily, which I will get up for you guys now. So when we first formed a low here in late May, followed by a new lower low here in late June, and we're currently having a recovery, and the sweet spot here to look for is $80 to $84, which we expect in comparison to this graph distribution here that we got here with Wyckoff distribution. I would expect it to be here. So this range here, resistance lines here on the distribution would be lining up with the $80 to $85 range on the Ethereum Classic price. So nothing no science behind this, but just from the previous movements that we've seen in the market, we're using those to be able to predict the market movements for the upcoming days and weeks, guys. So let me know in the comments section what you guys think about this, which stage of the distribution we might be at the moment here, if we are in phase B at the moment or phase C. But with the current advancements and upgrade coming up for Ethereum, I have a I don't know, I have a feeling that we are entering phase C and getting ready for another upside move where the bulls have taken charge and the whales have accumulated enough, and we are ready to see go back into these $80 to $84 range before we go anywhere higher to the range between $80 to $130. So let me know in the comment section what you guys think about this, and also consider subscribing to the channel and leaving a like for this video, and I'll see you in the next one.